Hello, you're joining the State of Business with me, Nishani Figuera. Let's first take a look at tonight's main stories. Prime Minister presents government's second policy document for economic development. And Cabinet seeks AG's advice to set up special tribunal to probe corruption cases. In our top story today, the government today presented the second part of its economic program titled Balakatu Sri Lankawak. It was presented by the Prime Minister, Ranil Wickremesinghe, at the Temple Trees. The document contains the government's strategy to attain sustainable development in the country.
We spent last year, we have two major issues. Last year went on the first one, that is our high national debt and the low national revenues. We talked to the IMF, we come with a stabilization program which we have to hold for the next few years. Second issue, which is connected to the economy, to job creation and income increase, is that of the balance of payment crisis. Our earnings, export earnings are insufficient to cover import requirements. So the only way out is for us to go and develop ourselves, to develop Sri Lanka as an export-oriented economy, geared also at the same time for fast growth. So fast growth, export-oriented economy aiming at job creation and income increase. How do we do that? We are after all a small country. We haven't got the markets of China or India. So first we use our position in the Indian Ocean, which is the fastest growing region in the world. We position ourselves in the Indian Ocean and use our location, a strategic location that we have, to become a center of communication for shipping, for logistics, for shipping, for airlines, similarly for business, and then expand our markets through free trade agreements and ECTA into the GSP Plus, into the China Free Trade Agreement and Singapore, which will give you a market of 4 billion, 4,000 million. Not that we are going to export for all the 4,000 million. If we can get 1% or 0.5%, that's more than enough for our rapid growth.
Speaking further, the Prime Minister said the proposed agreement with China on Hambantota port is not an attempt to sell it to China.
We have signed the framework agreement already with the China merchants. We have some other agreements also, follow-up agreements with China merchants, and there will be some other agreements on the port, but there are other agreements also to come with China and also with some of the other foreign companies. So if it's a 99-year lease, we are not just sold it out. Everything is 99-year lease. Port City was a freehold, but our policy is not to give freehold, so everything has become maximum 99-year leases, nothing more than 99 years.
Cabinet spokesperson Minister Rajitha Senaratne says accepting the proposals from China is the only way to revive the loss-making infrastructure projects in Hambantota. He pointed out those projects are white elephants, and even the previous government was planning to create a free trade zone there with Chinese assistance. He expressed these views speaking at the weekly cabinet briefing in Colombo today.
මේ නිදහස් වෙළඳ කලාපේ හැදුවේ නැත්තම් මත්තල වැඩකුත් නැහැ. තෙල් සංකීර්ණ හැදුවේ නැත්තම් හම්බන්තොට වරායක හදලා වැඩක් නැහැ. දැන් වැඩක් නැතුණාට මේ දෙක වහලා දැම්මත් අපි කෝටි බිලියන ගණනාවක් අපි පිට රටවල් වලට ගෙවන්න ඕනරෝ. ඒතර කොහෙන්ද මේවා ගෙවන්නේ? මේවා සුදු වලි. දැන් ඒගොල්ලෝම කතා කරලා කියනවා මේක ගේන්න එපාලු. ඒගොල්ලොත් කිව්වේ මේක නිදහස් වෙළඳ කලාපේ හදනවා කියලා. නිදහස් වෙළඳ කලාපේ අපි හදනවද? නෑනේ. මේ නිදහස් වෙළඳ කලාපේ හදන්නට කවුරු හරි වියදම් කරනවා නම්. එතකොට මේ සියල්ලටම වියදම් කරලා මේ මිනිස්සු හදනවා නම් ඒකේ පාඩු වුණොත් කාටද පාඩුව? අපිටද නෑනේ. ඒ හදන කට්ටියටනේ පාඩු. එතකොට ඇත්තටම පෙළපාලියන්න ඕනේ උන්නේ.
Speaking further, he revealed that the government has accepted in principle a proposal to set up a special tribunal to probe cases of corruption and malpractice. He said it was sent to the Attorney General for his advice. The proposed mechanism will be similar to the Criminal Justice Commission established during the Sirimao Bandaranaike government.
වෙනම කොමිෂන් සභාවක ඒකට සම්පූර්ණ ජනාධිපති නීතිඥවරු තුන්දෙනෙක්ගේ එකතුවෙන් හදපු යෝජනාවක් ඉදිරිපත් කරා. ඒක කැබිනට් මණ්ඩලයේ පිළිගත්තා ප්‍රතිපත්තියක් වශයෙන්. ඒක නීතිපතිට යොමු කරා. විශේෂ අධිකරණයක්. අර ක්‍රිමිනල් ජස්ටිස් කොමිෂන් කියලා දාති උනේ. මුදල් වංචාවලට එකයි, ත්‍රස්තවාදයට එකයි. ඒකේ දෙකම දාලා ඒක මේ පසුගිය ආණ්ඩුවට විතරක් නෙමෙයි මේක ඉදිරිපත් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඉදිරියට චෝදනා ඕනෙක් කෙනෙකුට ඉදිරිපත් කර දෙහැකි. ඒකෙන් විභාග කරනවා. ශනික විභාග කරනවා. ඒක ඊට ඉස්සෙල්ලා බලනවා මේකට නඩු නිබිත්තක් තියෙනවද කියලා. ඒක කළා බලලා එහෙම අපරාධ ඉතා ශනිකව තීන්දුව ගන්නවා CJC මට්ටමේ.
Time for us to slip in for a short break. Do stay with us for more news on the other side. Welcome back. You're with the State of Business. And now let's take a look at some more cabinet decisions in brief. The Ministry of Tourism has proposed to present the directions, orders and rules in Parliament for approval to regulate tourist hotels. The relevant regulations will be brought in under the Tourism Act No. 38 of 2005. It will decide the minimum capacities and facilities for classification of tourist hotels from 1-star to 5-star, decide on license fees and decide on minimum space and facilities in a tourist hotel. The government has decided to upgrade the Sri Lanka Institute of Textile and Apparel to improve its services. The institute is currently engaged in trainings, quality checking and provision of industrial and consultancy services in the textile and apparel industry. Currently, about 4,500 students are following short-term and long-term courses for offering certifications and diplomas. It has been proposed to upgrade this institution to a degree-offering institution with the Association of a University in Punjab, India. In more stories tonight, the managements of the National Lotteries Board and the Development Lotteries Board convened a media conference in Colombo today. It was convened to explain the future course of action which would be taken by them to find a solution to the ongoing island-wide strike by lottery sellers. The lottery sellers have stopped selling lotteries from the 1st of January, saying that the recent price hike of lotteries will erode their revenue. Through the recent budget, the government proposed to collect a tax of 5 rupees from each lottery. Because of that, the NLB and DLP have increased the price of a lottery to 30 rupees.
ජාතික ලොතරැයි මණ්ඩලයේ සුබසාධන කවුන්ටර් එක තියෙනවා ඉස්සරහා. ඕනෙමේ ඉන්නවා මිනිස්සු ටිකට් ගන්න. ලොතරැයි පත් ගන්න. හරි? ඒ අයට අවස්ථාව නැහැ පාරේ තියෙන බූත් වලින් ගන්න. අපිට තීරණයක් ගන්න වෙනවා මේ අපි දීපු බූත් අපේ සන්නාමය ගහගෙන ඉන්න බූත් මේගොල්ලෝ ඒකේ විලඳාම් කරන්නේ නැත්නම් අපිට වෙනවා විකල්ප විදියට ක්‍රියාමාර්ගයක් ගන්න.
Let's take a look at how the market performed after this break. Welcome back to the show. The market closed mixed today. The all-share price index dipped 5.99 points to close at 6,153.13, and the S&P SL20 gained 9.35 points to close at 3,447.75. Turnover was 958.3 million rupees. The top traded counters were John Keells Holdings, Lanka Hospitals, Chevron Lubricants, Hemas Holdings and First Capital. Turnover was driven by institutional and high net worth activity on Chevron Lubricants and Hemas Holdings, with minor foreign buying interest seen on the latter. Foreigners were net sellers. Foreign inflows amounted to 64 million rupees, whilst foreign outflows totaled to 809.1 million rupees. Up next are the day's forex rates. And with that, we sign off from the newsroom for tonight. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you for watching. Good night.